It's my life, my life, my life, my life, my life.
Yo, what's the deal, YouTube? Before I start the video and everything, make sure you like and subscribe. Also, I want you to share your opinion on what you think, you know what I'm saying, as well, you know, as we cover, after I get done covering this topic that I'm going to talk about today. But today, man, we're going to talk about skills, you know what I'm saying, and every artist, we all have our own type of skill. Every human being, you have your own type of skill. This can relate to artists mainly because that's what, you know, that's what we are over here. We artists, we musicians, we trying to better ourselves and better our craft and focus on stuff like that. But it also pertains to just being a regular human being as well, because we all have, as humans, we all are born with some type of skill that we have, some kind of good skill. Now, some people don't realize their skills, and you know that could be due to many reasons. We're not gonna go into that rabbit hole, and I think that's the biggest thing, is just a lot of people don't realize the skills that they do have. You know, they're so focused on trying to better the skills that you see the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, for instance, rapping, basketball, like stuff like that. Like, that's the kind of things that I think people are more focused on bettering themselves in versus just, you know, figuring out, okay, what am I good at? You know what I'm saying? Because going with me, as far as like my skill, I knew I could sing. You know, I've known that I could sing forever, and everybody that knows me know I've been that dude that was singing and stuff like that. So I knew I could sing. I've been that guy as far as singing, and I knew that for myself. But I really didn't. I knew I could sing, and I wanted to do music, but I didn't care for putting myself out there. I was never, you know, I wanted to do the music, but I didn't want the fame that come with the music. Like, that's the kind of person I am. It's like, I want to do this, and I want to get my credit for doing it, but I don't want to put myself out there. It don't make sense. You know, now that I'm older, I realize that don't make sense. You know, because either you could be a songwriter or something like that, but their process is completely different getting on in the music industry versus somebody that's writing their own songs, performing their own songs, you know, and all the other stuff. So that process is completely different. Now that I'm older and I'm able to see that, like, getting in the industry and becoming a prominent songwriter and stuff like that, that's it can be done. Anything can be done, but it's a longer path versus, say, if you're a person that's an artist and you write, say if you're a person that can write songs, but you got the charisma, you got the look, and it ain't necessarily got to be just a certain look, but some people just got that look about them, to where it's like, I could see you being famous, or, you know, like you got a charisma about you, or something about you. Like, everybody has this. Some people have it, but everybody have it in different fields. Not everybody is a flamboyant type of person, but everybody has that about them. But before I don't know how I even got on that subject, honestly. But anyways, go back to skills, like I was saying. I mean, it goes into skills, but go back to skills, like I was saying. As artists, we got to realize that it's a different skill. It's a different skill when we do music. Some people are good at harmonies. Some people are good at creating hooks. Some people are good at knowing what words to put in certain pockets. Some people are good at knowing, like, say you listening to a song and you could be like, oh, it need to be a drop right there, or it need to be cut out, or it need to be effect. Like, that takes a different type of ear, because that person that do stuff like that, that's like a DJ Khaled and a P Diddy. Those are the people that do stuff like that. The people, they don't try to give these dudes credit for, like, their music, but P Diddy and DJ Khaled, they are the type of people that they got a different ear. Like they can hear where certain instruments and stuff like that is supposed to be placed in the song. Versus a regular artist, like, man, I'm just gonna write this song. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard, and I'm gonna perform this song, and then I'm gonna record it and all that kind of stuff, and then let all these other folks, take care as far as the production and all that stuff. That's what a usual artist, like just an artist, usually is. It's just a person that goes in, records the songs. You just stand in front of a mic, just like how I am right now. You just stand in front of a mic, you record the songs. Hopefully, you writing the songs. After you do that, you done. You know what I'm saying? Your work is done. Now, after you've recorded everything, now you got to give it to the producer. Now the producer got to mix and master it, tweak it here and there, put drops here and there. Like, normal artists don't do stuff like that. They just are people that just perform the song, and then they just let the music go. So every artist don't have the skills to write the song. After you write the song, be the producer of the song. Make the song, tweak it, hear little pockets, hear things that need to go in a pocket, or melody or ad lib or stuff like that, drops, fades, stuff like that. Then mix and master the song, and then promote the song. Like, every artist can't do all of those things. Like, that's a different kind of skill. Like, those are different kind of skills to be able to record. After you record, mix and master, produce, drops, fades, all that kind of stuff. Then distribute, and then promote. Like, that takes all different sections of the brain. You know what I'm saying? And people got to realize, as artists, you got to realize what skill are you good at with those. Because there's some people, they're good at all of those. Everybody ain't just an artist. But you have to understand, you know what I'm saying, where you stand at with those skills. So you need to look at yourself and be like, okay, when I'm recording this music, am I a person? Am I just a pure artist? Am I just a person that just goes into the studio, write the song, record the song, and I leave, and I let the producers and all those people, mix and master, tweak it, put fades, drops, and all that other stuff. And I let the label control the disputing it, and then they tell me how to promote it. Because that's how most rappers' deals is constructed. Like, most rappers are just rappers. They don't understand, from outside looking in, they don't understand the how to promote it, as far as, like, they're going off what the label is telling them. Because their life is just, it's a job too, bro. They just got big chicks, but they still got a job. So you got to understand, you just got to look yourself in the mirror and just figure out what skills are you good at before you even decide to do music. And I think that's the biggest thing. You got to realize that about yourself. Who am I when it comes pertaining to music? What can I do? Am I just an artist that just record, or can I record, produce, mix and master, distribute, and promote my music? Because everybody can't do that. Because that stuff is a headache. It's a headache, and it's very time consuming. So you got to look yourself in the mirror and figure out what you are pertaining to those skills in the music industry. Because if you're not all 5 of those, from what I've studied in the game, they all say just go get a label, just go sign to a label. So